Right now, Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We've got things to talk about on the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call, powered by FanDuel Sportsbook.
All right, thanks a lot, Paul, and thank you for tuning into the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call, powered by FanDuel Sportsbook. Give us a call, 412-575-2600 on the Bordas and Bordas hotline. A big night for Steelers Nation, also a big night for Troy Polamalu. He's elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame class of 2020, along with Bill Cowher and Donnie Shell. And the other big news is Alan Faneca does not get in. I kind of expected him to get in, Paul. Do you think that he got robbed? Steve Hutchinson got in instead of him. And I don't know. I thought this was the year that Faneca might get in. They have identical numbers.
Well, I actually think...
I think it was a toss-up, really.
I think Faneca's numbers are actually better if you look at the Pro Bowls and things of the such. But, you know, I think one of the things is all these voters talk about, oh, when we go in that room, all we talk about is football. You cannot tell me that 3 other Steelers getting in didn't lead to people in that room saying, you know, it's enough for this year. You can't tell me that. I mean, that has to be the reason why he's on the outside looking in. Because I think if you look at every objective measure, he's a guy that probably, you know, definitely should have been in.
Yeah, but I also looked at it the other way. Why I thought he might get in early on when names were leaking out that this guy's not getting in, this guy's not getting in. Obviously that, I thought, increased Faneca's chances of getting in. But I thought, Paul, I looked at it the other way. Then maybe he'll get in because all these other Steelers are getting in. And it's going to be one big Steelers Nation party in Canton in August. And I guess it wasn't that way.
Well, I mean, they've said for years, you know, Ed Bouchette's talked for years about how these guys have said there's a fatigue with Steeler guys getting in.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, and when the Super 70 Steelers got, you know, started getting guys in, some of them probably got overlooked, like Donnie Shell. You know, he was probably a victim of that a little bit. L.C. Greenwood might have been a victim of that a little bit. You know, I mean, so Alan Faneca is going to get in. You know, it's just a matter
next
of
year, right?
But a couple of years. I mean, you know, you got to remember every year now, new guys come on the list. Next year, Peyton Manning's eligible. Next year, Charles Woodson is eligible. Next year, there's like 4 guys that are coming on. You know, at least 3 of them probably have an opportunity, you know, to be first ballot guys. So that's the issue every year. You know, when we talk about these things, that's a consideration. And you know, I was saying before when we were talking about Eli Manning, one of the things that'll help him is his first year or two when he's eligible. There's not going to be any other quarterbacks eligible, really. So,
I mean, unless Ben would retire next year or something.
Well, if Ben
then maybe that would be 1 year.
But I mean, like, still, I mean, my point is Ben's not going to retire this year, and so Eli's eligible. What, 5 years from now?
Yeah.
Who are the guys that are? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I know it's frustrating. I think Faneca even said it's, you know, it could be a little bit of frustrating. He's excited about it, but you know, when you're on 6, you're a finalist 5 times and you don't get in. I think Bettis got in on his 5th chance, so Faneca now will be his 6th chance, and then he's going to start running out of chances of getting in.
Well,
so next year would have to be it. But like you said, now comes up Charles Woodson, Peyton Manning. Those are 2 guys that are guaranteed to be first ballot Hall of Famers. Yeah, he's been on it for a long time. Same with John Lynch has been on it for a long time too.
Yeah.
How about some of these guys? How long has Isaac Bruce been on this as a finalist? He's been a while. So Edgerrin James, he's been on it for a few years.
And that's why, if you heard what Deion Sanders said earlier this week, that's why that's so stupid. When he was, did you hear him this week, Deion Sanders, shooting his mouth off that they let too many guys in the Hall of Fame and they shouldn't have 5 every year? You know what? I mean, every year there's guys that are left out that probably should be in, and you know.
And you only get so many years to get in before then you become a senior.
I had a problem with the centennial thing, the 15 guys they put in.
Why did you have a problem with it?
I didn't like that because I felt like that was maybe watering it down a little bit. You know, to me, that seemed like it was more about a television show, you know, and marketing and things of the such. To me, those guys all had their opportunities. Now, is there a veterans committee in football? I don't know. I know there is one in baseball, but I don't know if there is. But Now, if a veterans committee gets together and decides, okay, we're going to put this guy in or that, I don't have a problem with that. But to me, we're going to put 15 guys in. You look at that list of 15 guys, there's a lot of very suspect, So if Deion has a point there, but to me, these classes every single year, there's 2 or 3 guys every year that we say, boy, that guy should be in, and he's not.
Yeah, even, it's especially when you hear former players and Hall of Famers and coaches coming out saying Alan Faneca was the best guard that might have ever played the game and stuff like that. How can he get in over Steve Hutchinson,
Right.
So,
well, again, it just doesn't.
It's a good debate, and, I think he'll get in next year. But then he's going to be running out of years here, so he's got to get in pretty soon. I want to hear what you have to say.
15 years or 20 years or how many
I
years?
don't know the exact term, how many years you can be a finalist before you go into that when you're not in the modern era. I have to find, I actually look for the number of years. I know there's a set time limit of how many times that you can be a finalist before you can't be a finalist anymore, and then you get shifted into the senior group.
Right.
All right, so I want to hear what you guys have to say. If you think Alan Faneca should have got in, and maybe we should be talking about Troy Polamalu more. Remember when we talked about this when he was announced as a finalist, and I remember us being on the show and saying he's an absolute lock to get in. He's probably the best guy on the list, and he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. For the people that question us, I don't see how they could.
Right.
This is one of the best safeties to ever play the game.
I didn't see the final. Did they break down the vote total?
I didn't look at the vote total, but I didn't. I don't even have to look at it. Well, I would imagine he should be on everyone's ballot.
If he's only 90% or something, that's really ridiculous.
So, right here it says Polamalu and James lead the finalists. So, all right. So 412-575-2600 on the Bordas and Bordas hotline. Give us a call. Back in a couple minutes.
The Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call is brought to you by Ireland Contracting, putting new roofs on Pittsburgh homes for over 25 years. Call Ireland Contracting at 1-800-NEW-ROOF.